Good evening everybody. Helmut from the radio, Helmuted Radio. On this day of Tuesday 1st November 1979. At this grave hour. We can say now, and I tell you. Oh dear, what a pity. They are coming, everybody, they are on the way. And soon on tracks. The Disco Mans, of course. Everybody underground. That's terrific news from the United States. But in the meantime I recommend to our listeners, the last concert of Ryan McForth, titular conductor of the very controversial Baroque Ensemble of Courbevoie, in Wales, since 1947. During his tour, he will perform the second concerto grosso for harpsichord of Joseph Ortratsaroff, composed in 1698 under the aegis of Prince and Archduke von Everstein. As a reminder and anecdote, this work is one of the least performed scores in Europe, the original having been partially consumed, 83%, during a candle accident in Edinburgh. A tragedy at that time, concerning the legacy of the manuscripts of the WHV repertoire. In addition, the damage had caused 2 or 3 human losses, but fortunately for our ears, a good number of partitions were intact. Including 17% of Concerto No. 2, which then had 7 movements, compared to the genre of the symphony which generally has 4. As you can imagine, the chef had to recastrate or even recompose the remaining 83% in a contemporary way. And he also set about composing a missing main fragment of the second moderato movement. Composition of which he will keep only a few seconds, said to be suitable and adequate. And in line with the expectations of listeners, according to the choices of the production of the annual LP of the BBH. And as proof we have reserved for you the best of these few seconds, unfairly qualified as unbearable. For even an informed public. These have been restored sonorically in our studios, respecting the driver's touch. But without his prior permission. With regret. We therefore listen to the so-called censored measures. Between us, those are seconds not recommended for young listeners, for reasons, a study by Harbridge has highlighted the negative impact of these notes on the auditory and neuronal system. One of the first symptoms is non-stop bleeding from the auditory nerve. It's a hemorrhage, and it's certainly disgusting, but all music deserves to be heard, and that doesn't matter the consequences. After all, you, the parents, listeners, are the only ones responsible for your children. After this warning, this is now your problem. So, we listen to the work of conductor Ryan, reproduced here. It's now, straight away, on Helmuted Radio. Good listening to our faithful. See you in a few seconds. Good luck to all.